What's up, YouTube? Time for a little bit more compressor videos. So, as you guys know from the start, we found that the Vevor was reading incorrect. So, later on, the compressor gauge became unusable. So, I found a auto stop compressor gauge on my second young hang that I ever had. It's now torn apart, and I savaged. Stop! Sorry, dogs are acting retarded. So on this compressor gauge, on the young hang, it has, like I say, an auto stop. Looks very similar, at least from the top, to the one on the Vevor. And I would think that they pretty much all use the same thing. So I thought, hey, why don't we learn together? So I am going through and removing the screws holding the case on to the Vevor. And we're going to see, because that gauge was actually really simple. I just unscrewed it and I had already unsnapped it. So I'm hoping that it's just that easy on the Vevor. It's a lot of screws on here, but I think all of these little guys are. 2 washers and a screw on seems like every single piece. And so far this is the 8th screw, and now 9th screw, and that's just one side. All right. At least so far they are all the same size. And actually, I hope that this will be a quick video. And for you guys that's wondering how the young hang is doing, the young hang is doing great. Now this compressor hasn't stopped working. You can still use it. It's just like having a compressor without an automatic gauge. You have to watch the gun. So it hasn't been a piece of junk, guys. And for the price, it has still been pretty amazing. And I have to try and remember that this will be on my left when I put it back together. So, but probably not, because the little hole is right there, so I wouldn't have to remember it. But anyway, nice to know. And there is a long screw. I don't know if we have to remove that one. And I'm thinking we don't have to remove these. We have to remove it. Not these, but this one. Sorry, there's one right here too. They didn't waste on the hardware. How's that? Okay. So, nothing else, because this is just the cover for this. And this. That wire. Looks like they got some hot glue on it. And I think my ends are going to be different. Man, that's going to be close. That's going to be close. Let me see if I can get the gauge out. I'm probably going to have to trim it a little bit to see what color those are. It would be really nice if I could just... be nice if I could... This one was just hand tight. Seems like this one is gonna be, it's gonna need something else. All right, guys, gonna have to hold you up for a moment. All right, I said we were gonna do this together. All right, I wish that I can just pull this apart and fix it, because what's wrong with that gauge is this is just loosely spinning, this piece right here. So all right, yeah, besides that being what it is, and that they are very similar, and the plugs, man, they're close. They are close. All right, so you guys can see. Not really gonna mess with that. I don't really see how to fix it unless I'll tell you what, let's just unscrew it. Because like I say, it would really be nice if I could just fix this gauge. I don't even know how much they cost. So you know, Kessler. So I'm gonna mess with this later because I think you can take this apart. So that moves, but this whole nut, sorry, this moves, and you can see it move that. It moves the inside. So, and this whole nut would actually go in there. So there's got to be a way to get this top piece off. Anyway, with that being said, I don't know if this will fit in here. If it doesn't, we'll have to splice some wires. But if it does, that would just be great. And of course, it's not. So, let me put you guys on pause again. Alright guys, I couldn't find any electrical tape. I'm going to go ahead and splice this out in the middle. Give me something to work with. And I really hate splicing wires. So, really do. Red and black. At least I hope they're the same. Oh no. They're white and gray. Alright, so it goes in that way. So if it plugs in that way, that's gray. No, it's red. All right. So cut it that way. Just to be sure. Plug that way. Yeah. Okay, wait to the outside. No. Shh. Don't mess it up and fry the shit. White to the outside and black. And black to the outside. All right. So what I'm doing is, there you go. I'm cutting the wire and sliding it up. I'll do it a little higher on the red. But I do need some electrical tape. Yeah, you're gonna see me do this several times, man, because something tells me that I know in the house that white is the ground, but I'm thinking here that that gray is actually the ground and not the black. Mm. Well, I accidentally pulled that out of the way. I think I need a little bit more anyway. Still need a little more. All right, and I'm just gonna wrap this. Around the black the best I can. Bend the black over. And I'm gonna split this on the gray side. Pull the gray down some. Then I'm gonna do the same for the red, just so I could keep them away from each other. I just need to test it. So I need them not to touch while I test it. Now I'm gonna try to make this one work. And it did not. Still trying to keep the red cover on. Looks like I have a little bit better luck with this one. Now, how much that's going to hinder me, I don't know. Trying to keep it together while really hard. As you tighten it, something wants to hold each time. There we go. Okay. And it's actually snugging up, so and the wire is on the right side. So looks like we got a little luck here, guys. Now, trying to keep these two separated. That made it a real tight fit. Let me see. All right, let's see. I used a little piece of the shielded wire. So let's see if we can make it work. And I want it to stop, say at 2000, somewhere around there. So I'm not even gonna hold you guys up to see it. If it stops, we know it worked. If it doesn't, we know it didn't. We got fans. We got pump action. Keep our fingers crossed. Yeah. Oh. I'm kind of thinking it's like I said, the wires go the other way. Alright, so the only option I have left is to change the wires, right? Okay. So the black with the gray. Red with the white. All right, let's try it again. Okay, am I missing something? Nope. Finally, there it goes. Got the fans. Well, gotta say, I am a bit confused, guys. I've tried the wires both ways. I mean, these look a whole lot alike. I guess the only thing I can do now is try to find one of these that matches up. So, anyway, guys, I thank you for hanging out with me. We'll get this thing put back together. And like I say, it's still usable. You just have to watch it. It's like having one without an auto stop. Anyway, when I do find one, we'll be back. We'll do this again. So until next time, guys, stay safe, shoot straight.